Did you know that in the 1980s, Larry Bird, a legendary figure in the world of basketball, was a member of the Boston Celtics? Bird's remarkable talent and ability to sink consecutive shots during games led to a widespread belief in what sports enthusiasts termed the hot hand. When Bird was in this unique state, where every shot seemed destined to find the basket, fans and even his fellow teammates couldn't help but buy into the idea. What made the hot hand phenomenon so captivating was the almost magical aura that surrounded it. It wasn't just about Bird making shots, it was about the feeling that a streak of success was unfolding before your very eyes. It was a belief that, for a brief period, Bird had tapped into a supernatural well of talent, where everything he attempted turned to gold. Imagine the scene: Larry Bird, a towering figure on the basketball court, confidently taking shots from all angles, and each one finding its mark with astonishing precision. The crowd erupted in cheers, and his teammates watched in awe as he seemingly defied the odds with every basket. It was as if Bird had become unstoppable, an embodiment of the hot hand itself. You probably noticed this effect in your life as well. You felt that you or someone else were in the zone or had a hot hand while doing something, and suddenly everything seemed to work out perfectly. So now the question arises, how can this be? How can someone go into that zone? The answer is quite astonishing and counterintuitive, and I will reveal it to you after the intro. Hey rational rebels! Welcome to the arena of reason, the very place we train our minds to spot cognitive pitfalls. This is Chris from Critical Conditioning, where we strive for cognitive precision and free our minds from that mental prison. Today, we're exploring the hot hand fallacy, a fallacy that suggests a person who has experienced success in a recent endeavor is more likely to succeed again in the near future. We'll delve into the psychology behind this fallacy and how it can lead to misleading beliefs in various contexts. Before we delve into this intriguing topic, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our mind-strengthening content. If you find our podcast valuable, consider supporting us through PayPal using the link in the description. Your support helps us continue our mission of promoting rational thinking. Also, please share this episode with someone you know who might be interested in understanding the hot hand fallacy. Supercharge your mind, hit subscribe, don't be left behind. Let's get started. So how does a hot hand work? Here is what they found. The fascinating aspect of this phenomenon was how it influenced gameplay. The belief in Bird's hot hand led to a strategic shift in how the Celtics played. Teammates started passing the ball to Bird more frequently, hoping to ride the wave of his success. It wasn't just about making the right basketball play, it was about capitalizing on what felt like an opportunity that might never come again. However, what makes the story of Larry Bird's hot hand truly intriguing is what the statistics revealed. In the midst of the excitement and fervor, when analysts and researchers examined the data, they found something surprising. There was no significant increase in Bird's shooting percentage during these supposed hot hand streaks. In other words, the belief that Bird was on fire and couldn't miss was a cognitive illusion, a trick of perception that defied the reality of the game's statistics. So, as we explore the concept of the hot hand fallacy, remember that even in the world of sports, where statistics and performance are rigorously analyzed, the power of belief and emotion can play a significant role in shaping our understanding of success and failure. Let's take a look at what the studies say. Two important studies have given us valuable insights into the hot hand fallacy. The first study, conducted by Gilovich, Vallone, and Tversky in 1985, involved analyzing a large amount of data from basketball games. Their goal was to find evidence supporting the idea of a hot hand. However, after careful examination, they couldn't find any clear proof to confirm the existence of this phenomenon. This suggests that our belief in a player having a hot hand may be more of a psychological perception than something grounded in actual evidence. The second study, conducted in 2006 by Barelli, Avugos, and Robb, looked at how believing in the hot hand affects the behavior of basketball players. They found that players who believed in the hot hand often took riskier shots because they thought they were on a lucky streak. Surprisingly, this often led to these players missing more shots and, ultimately, performing worse. So let's look at some real-world examples of the hot hand fallacy. 1. Investors believing that a stock is hot after a series of successful trades, leading to overconfidence. 2. Gamblers thinking they're on a winning streak and increasing their bets, only to suffer heavy losses. 3. Gamers thinking that they are on a winning streak and taking more risks, leading to losses in video games. 4. Students believing they are on a roll after performing well on one exam, neglecting further study and subsequently doing poorly. 5. Sports fans and coaches making irrational decisions based on the belief that a player is in the zone. Now that we've explored real-world examples of the hot hand fallacy, let's shift our focus to valuable tips on how to avoid falling victim to this cognitive bias and how to spot it in action. 1. Understand probability. Recognize that streaks of success are a part of random chance, not a guaranteed pattern. 2. Stick to a strategy. In investing, gaming, or any decision-making, follow a consistent strategy based on facts and logic, not feelings. 3. Avoid overconfidence. Don't let a short-term winning streak lead to risky decisions. Stay rational and disciplined. 4. Analyze data. When assessing performance or probabilities, rely on data and statistical analysis, not gut feelings. 5. Question beliefs. Challenge your own belief in the hot hand fallacy and be open to the idea that luck is not a reliable strategy. 6. Seek expert advice. Consult experts or objective sources to make informed decisions rather than relying solely on your feelings. Having discussed practical tips for avoiding the hot hand fallacy, let's now turn our attention to recognizing the signs of this fallacy when it plays out in real-life situations. 1. Belief in a consistent pattern of success despite limited or inconsistent data. 2. Irrational decisions based on recent successes, ignoring long-term trends or probabilities. 3. An over-reliance on intuition and emotions when making decisions involving chance or performance. In conclusion, the hot hand fallacy reminds us that our perceptions of streaks of success can sometimes be deceiving. While the belief in a hot hand may feel real and powerful, it often lacks a solid foundation in statistical evidence. By understanding the fallacy and applying the practical tips we've discussed, you can make more informed decisions in various aspects of life, from investing in gaming to academic pursuits. Remember, success is not always about riding the wave of perceived luck but rather about making rational, data-driven choices. So, as you navigate the complexities of decision-making, keep a watchful eye for the hot hand fallacy, and may your choices be guided by logic, not illusions. So rational rebels, what are your thoughts on this fallacy? Have you or someone you know experienced a similar situation? Share your perspective with the community and in the comments below. Your support is incredibly valuable to us. If you can, please consider making a donation through the PayPal link in the description. Every contribution helps us continue creating content that promotes critical thinking. Thank you for being a part of our mission. Keep your mind sharp, raise your banner with a like, enlist and subscribe to become a rational rebel alike, avoiding all the pitfalls that may come your way. This is Chris from Critical Conditioning, signing off for today.